Good day, radiant souls. My name is Sorai. In Papua New Guinea, a land blessed with lush rainforests, majestic mountains, and vibrant coral seas, the people cherish the harmony between humanity and nature. Each village tells a story of gratitude, and each smile reflects the faith that binds us together. The sincere people of Papua New Guinea wish that peace dwell within you. May God's love illuminate your every step. Welcome to our show, multi-part series of near-death experiences, part 25, From Atheist to Believer. For centuries, humans have had a mystical curiosity about the afterlife. We have many questions and always wonder what is there for us after we leave this physical body and journey beyond death. Today, we have the incredible privilege of hearing firsthand from people who have had near-death experiences, or NDEs. These individuals have visited the other side and are here to share their life-changing experiences with us. In this series, we will explore their NDEs and hear about their personal experience of meeting God and traveling to the afterlife. In today's show, we feature NDEs from former atheists, people who once believed that God and the afterlife did not exist. However, after experiencing the celestial realm firsthand, they now dedicate their lives to sharing a transformational message. Our most benevolent Creator and eternal life are very real, and both await us at the end of our earthly journey. First, we'll share the near-death experience of Heather May from Quebec, Canada. She begins by describing how a single childhood question to her father shaped her spiritual beliefs into adulthood.
When I was a child and I had asked my father, well, what happens when we die, Dad? And he said, nothing. We live, we die, that's it. You're in the ground. That's all. And so I took that as a little kid at absolute face value. One time when I was invited to my cousin's Sunday school, the teacher asked me if I believed in God, and I said no, and she was absolutely horrified.
While attending a party, Heather suddenly felt immense pressure on her chest. In distress, she urged her friends to call an ambulance, but her fiancé chose instead to drive her to the hospital. On the way there, Heather felt everything slowly fade into darkness.
Now I'm in pitch blackness. Call it the abyss or the void, because I don't know what to call it. But it was so comfortable there, even though it was pitch black.
Then a tunnel of light appeared. Gradually it moved toward Heather and drew her in.
But now I'm ascending upwards. I have no control over that whatsoever, but now I'm suddenly in it. And I could see at the top of the tunnel this extreme bright light, extreme. And then all of a sudden I was there.
In the majestic bright light, Heather saw many people walking toward her. As they came closer, she realized they were her deceased family members welcoming her home.
And my great-grandmother stepped towards me, and this always makes me tear up. She said, "Heather, you have died." And I was like, no, that can't be, sorry. She was the one who told me, because I didn't know. That stage was when I started to recognize the light, that incredible light. And it was loving, yes, beyond what we could imagine. Just incredible. And acceptance and support and kindness and gentleness.
Heather was then taken to her life review, where she learned the true impact of how we affect one another.
Even when we have a thought about somebody, they pick it up. It's subconscious, but they pick it up. And they'll store it, So if you have a really harsh thought about somebody, they pick it up and they bring it into themselves as part of their understanding of themselves. So you never know on how a little bit of kindness to somebody can change their life.
Heather was then shown how the karma from her past lives continues to influence the relationships in her present life.
Peace is happening around our world. Peace News number 173 of many and counting. There are many countries promoting peace and fostering amity among peoples and governments, etc. October 2025. Syria and the Kurdish-led Syrian Democratic Forces, or SDF, agreed to end hostilities and implement a comprehensive ceasefire encompassing all conflict points in north and northeastern Syria. The significant accord is achieved following a meeting between His Excellency Ahmed al-Sharaa, President of Syria, and Mazloum Abdi, Commander-in-Chief of the SDF. By creating peace, we all can make a loving, serene, and prosperous world.
And then it went on to my parents and having the understanding that chose my parents. That was my soul family, and that we have agreements. They took agreements with me. I took agreements with them before incarnation even actually happened. But I was shown other lifetimes that I had. One of them was I killed somebody in another lifetime. And I'm being shown that. And then I'm shown the person who we had an agreement we were going to reverse roles, not to the point of death, mind you, but some really traumatic stuff, and I was going to be the receiver. And so it did give me a much better understanding as to why some of the things had occurred.
Through her near-death experience, Heather shares the life lessons she brought back from the other side.
If we could just have that understanding, how connected we are to one another, and let go of all our false beliefs of one another, and really have that understanding that we are energetically a part of each other at all times. We're all human, period. I think if my wish could be anything, if we could just get to that understanding.
Vegan side effect. Your health cell is demolished.
Cherished viewers, let's pause for a moment to consider how we can bring more joy to those around us. We'll be right back on Supreme Master Television.
A wide variety of leafy greens can be grown in the home garden, many of which are perfectly suited for the cool season. Excellent choices for the cool season harvest include lettuce, kale, spinach, and bok choy, each with its own distinct tastes and health benefits. Quick harvest veggies, growing fast food in the cold, Part 2 of 2. Please watch on Thursday, November 27th to find out more.
Missed your show? Watch or download it free at suprememastertv.com/download.
Supreme Master TV Max. Maximize nearly limitless blessings everywhere. The new version of Supreme Master TV Max channels immeasurable blessings from the supreme grace of God. How to best utilize this free of charge tool. Easy. Play it on as many devices as possible.
Buy more, no use telephones, old tablets, anything. The more the better. Spread it anywhere, in your garage, in your garden, in your car, on your bus, at your work, quietly of course, everywhere. The more the better, because right now the blessing power is spread out so incredibly, almost like limitless. So you make use of that in order to strengthen the positive power in this world, to help me to save it, okay? Save people.
Go to suprememastertv.com/max. Click the button that is for your device. One is for PC or Android phone or tablet. The other is for Apple iOS phone or tablet and any other device. Under that, you can click on the plus screens buttons for Max. Each Max screen has a nearly infinite number of screens behind it. 1 plus 119,200 Max. Watch one big screen of Supreme Master TV with a thin line of 119,200 screens of Max around it, along with additional smaller screens. The most powerful daily prayer can be viewed similarly, with even more Max screens surrounding it. Combo. See Supreme Master TV alongside 3 or more smaller screens of Max. Enjoy our TV and the immense blessing at the same time. The download button downloads a video or audio file of the most powerful daily prayer to your device to keep the positive energy flowing without an internet connection. Please tell all you know, all others, so this can help the whole world to be saved. Print out a Supreme Master TV Max card to distribute wherever you go, for example, if it is safe for you.
That kind of concentrated, huge, incredible energy will bless your home, bless your environment, your village, your town, or your city. And if many people do that, will bless your country, bless the world. Then our world will have less disasters, less war, more happiness, more intelligence, and more abundant blessings in our life. Just try it and you'll see the miracles that will happen.
Please visit suprememastertv.com/max, youtube.com/@folia999/streams, or youtube.com/@suprememastertvlive/streams.
Other people at kindergarten for the first time.
Radiant viewers, welcome back to our show, multi-part series of near-death experiences, part 25, From Atheist to Believer on Supreme Master Television. Now we will share the NDE of former atheist and scientist Nancy Rines. As a child growing up on a small farm near Chicago, Illinois, United States, Nancy always felt connected to spirituality. However, when she became a teenager, news reports emerged about pedophile priests in Catholic churches in the Chicago area, which led her to question the existence of God.
And that's when I actually began to question my previous viewpoint about, is there a God? Was I just imagining all of that? And so by the time I would say I was 16 or 17, I had pretty much decided that God didn't exist, because if he did exist, how could this happen?
Fast forward to January 2014. Nancy was 46 years old, living in Boulder, Colorado, and working as a successful science writer. While riding her bicycle around town, she was struck by an oncoming SUV whose driver was texting on her phone. Nancy slid under the car and was painfully dragged for 60 feet, 18 meters. In the hospital, she was given anesthesia before emergency surgery. Instead of drifting off to sleep, she felt herself becoming more alive than ever before.
I woke up, and what I'm looking around at is this beautiful hillside. It's sort of like in a meadow, so there's low grass and flowers all around me. The first thing I noticed was this wave of peace. It felt like I was being hugged. But there was this big moment of feeling acceptance and really just unconditional love coming into me. And it was powerful. And I thought, oh my God, I died. I thought I died. The second thought, now here's my analytical science mind still kicking in. So wait a minute, if I died, what's all this? Because first of all, I don't believe in anything. Second of all, my parents told me that you're going to go to hell because you're an atheist now.
Then, in her mind, Nancy asked the question, why am I here? She soon received a reply.
The answer came kind of from around me in the atmosphere. And it was the answer of, this is your home. You're a part of me. You're a part of us. Welcome home. When it said that, welcome home, I lost it. Because I remembered. That's when it came back to me. And I knew immediately, oh my God, that life that I had on earth was just an illusion. That thing that I was doing down there on earth was really just a temporary state.
The most powerful daily prayer for any time and before meditation, which is the order from God and Supreme Master Ching Hai, shares with us by His blessed grace.
We humbly worship, praise, thank, obey, and love God Almighty, the Most High, the greatest, for world vegan, world peace, and our soul liberation. We thank, love, praise the only Son of God, who is the ultimate Master for our salvation. We follow the teaching of all the saints and sages. We thank, love, and praise them, who are the representatives of God for our spiritual elevation.
Then an ethereal woman appeared before Nancy and told her that she must now learn key lessons to make her earthly life one worth living.
She would teach me things about not only the spiritual place I was in, but that everything was based on an energetic structure, not a physical one. Everything you see around you, it's an illusion. The more I thought about it, the more I knew it to be true.
Nancy was then shown how intuition should play a role in decision making.
She finally went into that is, you don't just use your brain your human brain to make decisions. You also have to dig deeper into what we would call intuition, or that inner knowing. And she said, balance those two out so that you're making decisions from a really holistic place rather than simply an analytical decision.
After the surgery, doctors told Nancy that it would take 16 weeks before her body cast could be removed. However, she healed rapidly, and it took only 4 weeks. Drawing from the lessons she learned in her NDE, Nancy Rines now shares the true purpose of our lives on planet Earth.
This physical reality, it's like a crucible, meaning it's a very focused place where you can learn a lot of different things in a very short amount of time. All those different reasons or purposes that people can have, there's one core. And that one core is to learn how to be here in this environment and still live from a place of love and compassion. Not just for your immediate family, but for everybody else. And that's the core purpose that we all share.
Indeed, as Nancy Rines and Heather May discovered in their near-death experiences, all living beings on our magnificent planet are connected, and we must learn to care for one another as true children of God. Therefore, we kindly ask our audience to put this compassion into action by going vegan, making peace, and doing good deeds to uplift our world. With these simple habits, we each have the power to generate more divine love within ourselves and those around us, helping to transform our planet into a true paradise.
Vegan, enemy who? Thank, love, remember, the reunited three, most powerful one, God, Tim Quo 2, and the Son of God.